Hey everybody, I just wanted to make a short video on the process of getting signed up as a Beachbody coach, and then also just the different types of coaches or different categories you might put yourself into when it comes to coaching. So I'll talk about just the sign up process first. You'll log into your Team Beachbody website, and then once you're logged in, there's a link that says become a coach. And so you'll go to that link, and there's a few things you can do at this point. So you can sign up and pay a $40 initial startup fee, which basically gives you a little business starter kit, and then go from there. Now, an alternative option is you can sign up with the purchase of a challenge pack, and a challenge pack purchase will waive that $40 flat fee. Okay, you'll still get the business starter kit and everything, but the purchase of the challenge pack waives that initial fee. And so this is how I signed up, because I figured, why would I not want to invest in something that's going to help me and that's going to help me be a product of the product? So I signed up with the T25 challenge pack, and that's how I got started. Now, the other alternative is, say you've already purchased a challenge pack. Say you've already purchased one and you don't really want another one at the moment. Then you can still go through and you'll have to pay the $40 initial fee, but there's a form you can fill out that basically you have to submit, and it says that you have previously purchased a challenge pack, and then within a couple of days they will reimburse you that $40 that you initially spent on this during the sign-up process. Okay. Now, there are also some options for military. So if you're active or retired military, or if you have a spouse that is active or retired military, then there is actually a way for you to get that $40 initial fee waived completely. And then the other thing that you can also get waived is the $16 monthly coach fee. Okay, so if you've gone through any of the training, or I've heard about this before, that's the one main requirement you have as a coach, is that you have to pay a $16 monthly fee. And this pretty much covers the cost of your websites, because Beachbody hooks you up with 4 personalized websites that are ready to go. Now, even if you're not working the business, that $16 fee is still required on that monthly basis. But like I said, if you're military, there are ways to get that completely waived. And so ultimately you can just be signed up and be getting that coach discount, that 25% off your shakes and your programs or whatever. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, that is the one big perk of being a coach, is that 25% discount. So just make sure you do understand, though, that if you forego the opportunity to get the challenge pack when you sign up as a coach, then that's your last chance, because once you're a coach and you're getting the 25% discount, you're not eligible to get challenge packs anymore, because they're already super discounted. So just keep that in mind. Okay, now in terms of the types of coaches, now everybody signs up to be a coach the same way. It's as simple as that. You are the one that determines the type of coach that you are, okay? Because in this business, you're your own boss, and so you make all the decisions in terms of what you do or what you don't do. So first level is we have a discount coach. A discount coach is somebody who simply wants to save money on their shakes and the programs because they love the products a lot, and who wouldn't want to save a few bucks? So I have quite a few discount coaches on my team that for right now, they don't have time to invest in the business, which is totally fine. And they just simply want to be saving some money on, like I said, the things that they already are getting and love, the shakes and the programs. So discount coach is one option. The next level we would call a hobby coach. And a hobby coach might be somebody who, say you really love doing the groups, and maybe you want to help with the groups a little bit, or invite a few people to the groups. Maybe you're investing like 1 to 2 hours a week in the business, inviting people, things like that. Maybe you have a goal to at least pay off your shakes every month. And so that could be something you might consider if you were a hobby coach. Or maybe you want to be able to pay for your shakes and like your cell phone bill every month. Or just maybe help people to get healthy and fit, but just not on a full-time basis. Then this might be somebody who's a hobby coach. Now, as soon as as soon as you get into the business and people are purchasing through you, you want to make sure you understand that you do earn 25% commission on the purchases that go through you. And that's a baseline. Sometimes you can get a little bit higher commission if it is a challenge pack or something like that, but you do earn that 25% commission for people that purchase through you. So maybe you just want to have, some of your close friends and family go through you because you know that they're going to love the programs and the products, and and you want to be able to earn a little bit back to pay off what you're investing in. So hobby coach is another option. Now, the last type of coach we'd probably consider would be a full-time coach, or somebody that's really like a team builder. So a full-time coach would be investing probably at least 1 to 2 hours each day in terms of growing their business and inviting people to groups and inviting coaches to the coaching, inviting people to the coaching opportunity. And you're trying to grow a team of life changers ultimately. And maybe you're trying to replace your full-time income, or maybe you have some higher financial goals. But that would be somebody who is a team builder. And so the nice thing about this is that you can interchange and go back and forth between any of those options. Like I said, you ultimately define the type of coach you are. In my experience, I would say I started off as a discount coach because I wasn't actively having people purchase through me. And then when I saw how amazing everything was and how amazing the groups were, I wanted my family to experience it, so I ran a little family challenge and got some of my first commission from just some of my close family members. And then eventually started running my own groups and growing my team, and started at the point where I was able to pay for my shakes every month, and then have gotten to the point now where I can cover my expenses but also make enough to pay for some of our bills every month, which has been really awesome. So at any point you can decide where you want to go with this opportunity. So I do want you to understand, though, whatever you decide, we will support you as a team. So if you decide you want to jump into the business, whether it's as a hobby coach or a full-time coach, we have amazing training resources, particularly that we use through our upline team. And it will teach you everything you need to know about getting started. And also you have me as a resource if you decide to ever get into the business side of this coaching opportunity. And I am happy to help you however I can. So just make sure you understand that going into this. And something else I guess that you can expect is that regardless of the type of coach you are, I will probably add you to my personal team page just so that you can stay current on some things that are coming up. And then if you do decide to work the business side of things, then I also want you to understand that you don't necessarily have to run your own groups. You can collaborate. There's several of us that collaborate on a regular basis to run these amazing groups. Of course, if you ever wanted to do your own, then I would encourage you to, but it's not mandatory. But yes, and then the other thing is if you would also have the option of joining our upline team Facebook page, and so that page is a little bit more active in terms of people post a lot about questions that are business related or product related or anything like that. So if you were going to be looking into possibly being a hobby coach or a full-time coach, then we would definitely want to get you set up in that group page as well. So yeah, I think that's everything in a nutshell. So let me know any questions that you might have, and I'd be happy to help you however I can. Thanks, guys.